It is time we continue on with Defiance. The Chapter 4 mission here. Oh. The 1S's armor is really starting to give me pause. Feels like every mission I end up with nothing. No health. Time to train. A shipment of relief supplies from New Macross City has been shot down en route to Base 6. Helicopters have been dispatched to recover the supplies, and you have been sent to clear a path for them. Your mission: destroy all hostile targets.
Entering Centrati airspace now.
You should be nearing the crash site. We're reading lots of hostile enemies in the area. You're going to have to destroy them all so the sea sergeants will have a clear path.
I just noticed Jack's wearing like a blue outfit in the cockpit, it would look like, and he's got a red one in his normal portrait. Well, so far it's just search and destroy with these little guys. And by search I mean dogfighting. It's like in Mission 1, except I don't have Skull 1 helping me. In quotation marks, I don't know if they actually did anything. Oh, I thought that would kill him. But there is a clear difference between Chapter 1 and this. I have far more missiles to the 1S. Oh, come on. So we're just running, we're gunning, we're having some good times, I said we're... How is he... Okay. This guy didn't want to die. What's wrong with it? Just a little death. It's just a long nap. Then again, are these fighter pods even manned? They might be automated. Fighter pods. Eventually, they'll start sending in like MPAs or something. You know, that's usually how this goes. Just gotta wait for somebody to try to break off instead of trying to be behind me at all times. Well, it turns out they can turn very well. How about some of this, though, huh? Turn this!
Cyclops.
Huh?
Commander.
Cyclops?
Something tells me the Zentradi were expecting us.
That may be true.
Is that what you call this thing? A
Have to get those
Cyclops?
supplies back to base or we're finished.
Is that just like a scout ship? Well, here's the MPAs. Here's the Cyclops. Oh. One down.
You want some too?
Now I have to deal with these idiots. Ugh. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Well, at least this guy's being a good little boy and just taking his shots. Very good, very good. 2 more MPAs and we're all through. No. Didn't think I could do this, did you? Your mistake. They're just so annoying because they don't really move so much. Hey. This is fine. would attempt trying to do the whole they're weak to sniping strategy in midair, and then I realized I'd probably just die. Or not actually. Oh. Three more decide to show up. The Black Tri-Stars have arrived. That's a Gundam reference. Well, these guys are playing nice. Well, not him. I like how they don't use their railguns so much, it's not even pointed at me. Like in air fights, they simply do not use it. It's like I want to be close, but not that close.
Some fancy flying, Wolf 10. The sea sergeants have been dispatched to your position. Proceed to the surface.
Alright. And now we begin the attrition. After removing the aerial threats, you have proceeded to the surface. The missing supplies were spread across the landscape when the RDF transport planes were shot down, and must now be recovered. Your mission: take these supplies to the drop zone before the sea sergeants arrive. Why do I have to do that? Why can't I wait for them to come and then give them the supplies?
Bring the supplies to the drop zone. The sea sergeant ETA is 4 minutes. The pilot has orders to depart as soon as the supplies are loaded. Be careful. The Zentradi know we're here.
Okay, so we have 4 minutes to get 4 crates of supplies. No dilly-dallying. Excuse me, but have any of you seen a crate? I missed. Oh, got it. It's good. We're good. So I don't have to actually fight these guys. Who said I have to fight these guys? As long as I can average about a minute per run, it's fine. I'm sure some of them are shorter than others. That might have been the long one, you know? That could have been the long one. Oh boy. It's a little tight, though, this timing. 3 more to go. Do I see it? Do I see it? Does anyone see a... Oh, hello, Mr. Scoutman. Out of my way. Well, I'm on track, I think. I did have to sacrifice like 25% of my health to just ram that guy to death. All part of the plan, though. I'm even ahead of schedule, I'd say. Mind me, pardon me, coming through. The life of a Grubhub driver is, well, very difficult. We'll have one more after this. So why is there just some random little, like, helipad, you know, out in the middle of nowhere like this? Normally, wouldn't it be in a military base or a city, perhaps? Pardon me. Now, away I go. Unfortunately, once I've grabbed the thing, there's not much I can do defensively other than kind of do these little side strafes. don't know why the Battloid can't pick these up. I mean, Guardian mode, it can hold the gun in one hand, so why can't the Battloid do it?
Good. Make sure that sea sergeant gets out of there in one piece.
And now for the remaining time, defend a helicopter. Oh dear.
We're under heavy fire.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Hurry, Wolfman.
Oh. Why don't you hurry, hmm? And now, I must defend it for another minute. Not much. You can't stop them all. That's why you build it with armor. Are you done yet? Yeah. 10 seconds. And do I have to protect it while it flies away too?
Time to take these guys to school.
And we're about done here.
Thanks for your help, Wolfman.
One last missile shot for the road, I suppose. And a job well done. Good. Great. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Where are we going next? Now, where are we going next? Ah, we're into chapter 5. Well, that wasn't much of a chapter end. Just want to see what is that? Oh, I just did that map. Great. Cool. We're getting there. Can't believe I haven't killed 50 scout units. Alright, on to Besieged. I believe chapter 5 is the final chapter. So let's pull out our Rick skin.
Commander Chase reported regularly to Admiral Global in New Macross City and pleaded for food, medical supplies, Veritech parts, anything they could spare. But Chiron had been raiding New Macross City for nearly a year, and there wasn't much they could do to help. Without the RDF support, we all knew that Zaral's army would soon overwhelm us and seize control of the wasteland. After completing repairs to his ship, Chiron was ready for a final assault on New Macross City. Zaral reported that his troops were also ready, and agreed to meet Chiron outside the city before the attack. But Zaral had different plans for his new army. When Chiron reached New Macross City, Zaral's army never joined him. In the end, Chiron and his forces were completely destroyed. But as he died, he managed to wipe out both the SDF-1 and the newly completed SDF-2 in one last act of defiance. Zaral never understood Chiron's obsession with the SDF-1. He wanted to seize the entire planet while the RDF was weakened by Chiron's attack. That way he could prepare for the arrival of the Robotech Masters. New Macross City lay in ruins. Without their help, there was nothing to stop his forces from overwhelming Base 6. We spent time reinforcing our defenses, building shelters for the refugees, going over contingency plans. In the end, all we could do was wait.
So, if you didn't keep up, Big Bad Chiron showed up with another big bad guy, Zaral. Zaral decided not to help Chiron in an assault, on the RDF. Chiron got killed. However, he managed to take out not only the main good guy's like Megazord, he also took out the other one they just built. All off screen here. And now Zeral's kind of the bad guy, sort of. And I guess he still has, I forgot her name. Girl. Zentradi. Yeah. Alright. The end is imminent, as Zentradi forces now surround the small RDF base that you have learned to call home. While the warlord Zeral prepares to launch his final offensive on Base 6, Wolf's squadron prepares for the onslaught to come. Your mission, prevent the enemy from reaching Base 6. Both monster units must survive. The monster is that kind of guy in the cutscene that kind of looked like a hunchback with a bunch of cannons on its back. That's our latest and greatest friend, sort of a super destroid.
This is no probe. It's the real thing. Bring all units to full alert. If the enemy gets past the outpost, they'll quickly overwhelm the base. Jack, you better watch out for those fighter pods. The destroyed monsters are vulnerable without your support.
In theory, it can handle itself on ground threats, but it's almost worthless against air units. And fortunately for the enemy team, all they have are air units. Well, that's nothing Rick Hunter can't handle. Oh! Once the ground assault comes, so the monsters can, you know, do things. Now, in theory, they can kill reentry pods, you know, because they'll be on the ground. Will they? Unlikely. You sound like Hero right now. That's not a good look. See, they're kind of taking care of the reentry pods themselves. Kind of. Very sort of. So if they can just kind of fly the reentry pods around, why don't they just fly them, I don't know, over this area? Because the only air defense we seem to have is me. So why not just concentrate on a different area, and then the monsters can't do anything at all to help me, and whatever. Far be it from me to be a tactical genius or anything. Gonna let this guy hit you? Come on. It's a battle board. As much as I would like to help kill the reentry pods, I kind of have to deal with the fighters. Come on.
Take much more of this.
How do you know? Have you even tried? I like how the monsters don't even attempt fighting the fighter pods, despite being able to clearly shoot up, I just saw, right? And then the reentry pods, they're like, oh yeah, sure, hit them. Woo!
Next time, try aiming.
Yeah, so apparently they only care about shooting reentry pods. distinct lack of missiles from the enemy. I was trying to use like some decoys here and there to, you know, evade some missile shots from my friends, but if they're not going to shoot missiles, what's the point? Come. Face you. How long can this go on? The amount of hundreds of fighters these guys have. They must be automated. They have to be. And even so, that's a heck of a lot of juice. Resources to throw into something like this. I don't think we're going to make it unless we're finishing up very shortly, because these asteroids are looking a little haggard. I'm not going to say I did the best job this whole time, but I don't think I did that bad. Did I win? Yay!
All units fall back to base.
Yay!
We fought hard. We can't hold them back any longer.
They finally decided to just go en masse. Oh. I could take them. I mean, the monsters are going to die, but I could take them. Time for a showdown. As the battle creeps closer to Base 6, you have been ordered to fall back and protect the many civilian refugees who have taken shelter in bunkers on the base perimeter. Kiyora, that's her name. Our mission, destroy Kiyora and protect the civilian bunkers. Time for a showdown with Kiyora. Well, away we go. Oh no! Civilian! Get out of there! Ah! Oh. She does seem to have had a glow up.
That's not love you're feeling, Kiyora. We Micronians call that psychosis.
But I do like the new look. Oi, oi! Your fight's with me, lady! Urgh. So there are fire pods circling around overhead, I think. The blue bits are Veritechs that are somehow allied with me. I say somehow because, I mean, is it believable that I have friends who can fly? I mean, I guess there's Izzy. Alright. And, who's the not dead guy? Is it Rick? Rick or Roy? I think Roy's dead. Yeah, you keep laughing, lady. But I'll win in the end. That whole, like, psychosis line, it's like one of the few things that I remember from this whole game. It's like, I think I love you. I just want to kill you. Well, that's, psychosis. Honestly, I think maybe she just is sadistic. I mean, that is her form of love, you know? And, that's not really what sadism is. Just stay with me. So that's her form of love, okay? So, if Jack here would just, you know, be a little sport, you know, and just give in a little to masochism, huh? Then maybe this would be fine. Then he could have a 40-foot tall woman, that says stuff like, ugh, I'm just saying keep an open mind is all I'm saying. Right. I took a left turn at Albuquerque there. I have no idea why. I kind of look at these hit-and-run tactics because just trying to stand up in Guardian mode and just fight her like that just doesn't really work. She's kind of stronger than any MPA. She is the enemy ace after all. Although there is an issue with her whole, like, well, I kept all the other forces at bay until I give the signal, and if I die, well, then they'll never come. That's not true, because then Zeral would just be like, well, Kiyora hasn't said anything, go in. What are you idiots waiting for, you know? I feel like Zeral's another guy who is going to be fought off-screen. I just have a feeling. I can't remember anything about him so much. And obviously, as you saw from the awards, there's a Gurian, who is the real main bad guy, is here, so... But on my honor as Rick Hunter, I will not fail. Yeah, I mean, hit-and-run tactics are all I really have. Woo. A little spicy. You know, if my little friends up there could actually win against just circling fighter pods, maybe, you know, they could help me. I know it's a showdown and all, but who said I had to fight fair? I'm Jack Archer, not Jack Honor-bound, That's my D&D character. Well, she's smoking, but then so am I. So now that we're getting close to the end, I do want to say I do like the effect of the afterburners here. The little jets on the outside, on the feet of the mechs. She just landed? What was that? Taking a breather for me just spinning around in circles? Got a little dizzy, huh? There's no running away now, Kiyora! You're through! Or maybe you could join us like Scarred, huh? Ever think about that? There's always room for another female character. Hey, what's Izzy doing? Wouldn't you like to, you know, be the female rival love interest, huh? That role's available, I'm just saying. It's very lucrative. You'll be in the movies, the spin-offs. Fine. I'll take you down like a Battlecry. Never mind. This isn't working. I'm not gonna throw this all the way at the very end like that. Ooh. The bad to die, Kiyora.
That's the end of it. That was one scary, giant, crazy lady. She was an incredible pilot. I guess I'm lucky to be alive.
You did it. Zeral's troops are retreating.
But she's not dead though. Check the thing. Check her. You know, the suit. Check the suit. She's not dead. Check it. Make sure. Oh. Dang. We lost a good one today. We lost a good one. All right. Next time there will be no escape. And we're really getting down to it. I think next time might even be the last of the story mode. And depending on how quickly I do that, it could be the finale next episode. Who knows? We'll see. And you'll have to find out next time.